What is your opinion about your team when there is several players that are absent?
No, absent.
Absent.
Absent. Yeah, it can happen. What the coach already said. For example, Ileano just became father. Yeah, it's normal. This is normal in football. It's not always the same team in timnas, and that's okay. I think the guidelines in timnas and what we want to do and what kind of team we want to be, what we represent is always the same. So if it's another player that plays somewhere else, it doesn't matter. We all know what to do and we all know what we are fighting for. So in this way, I think yeah, it's good like this. And what I said before, it's not always the same players, and that's alright as well. Sometimes other players get the chance to play, and then I think that's good also.
Right, everyone is in it up.
I know Emil a little bit now because he plays in Italy, and we had a lot of contact also before he did the neutralization. And so far I've only played with Maarten, so I cannot really say what the real big difference is, but we are very fortunate to have multiple goalkeepers, not only them but also we have other goalkeepers who are really good, so we're really fortunate to have a lot of choices, so it will be a difficult choice for the coach when everybody is here.
Thank you. Alright guys, I think for another person, the new one. Yeah.
Thank you to Coach Patrick. I want to ask, you're departing for Jakarta today. How was the training camp in Yeah.
About all the new players?
Yeah.
Well, I've trained with them now a couple of days, and yeah, I think the quality is really high. Even it doesn't matter if the players play in Europe or they play in Indonesia. You can see the level is really high, the intensity is really good, and what the coach said, we trained in a really good way this week, and it helped that we were together for a longer period of time so we can work on the details. But yeah, all the players, what I said, they are good. They're bringing the intensity, they're bringing the fire. You can see the fire inside them when we train. So I think that's really good.
Alright, sit up. I think another questions from another person. Okay, that's one. The black one.
Coach, the next release will be held in Jakarta. What is the main focus of your next stage?
We're gonna have to see what, in the end, how many points we get.
Okay, before we wrap up the session, we still have 5 minutes left. Is there anything you want to ask? Alright, Sam, you again.
Yes. Alright, Patrick, a couple of weeks ago I was in Oxford and I had a chat with Marcelino and
For now I still have contract with Venezia, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Easy answer.
That's a very correct answer, Ajay. Let's stick with the game against China and Japan, please.
For Coach Patrick, after you come back to Jakarta, what are your plans before the match?
Well, as I said, we're going to continue the way we work, to specificate the things that we want to see on the pitch, and look at the pain points of China where we can take advantage of the play of China.
Well guys, before we continue the session, please, there's no media to broadcast it lively. We not allow any media to broadcast it lively. So please turn off your cameras if there's any one of you to broadcast it live. Alright, let's continue for another questions. We still have 4 minutes left.
No questions.
Alright guys,
Easy for us.
so we can wrap up. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I want to thank everybody.
we still have